stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. D-coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, it's Dominguez. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. He gets loose. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? The tight end has got it, and they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some...
Now here he goes. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
God, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Commodores, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out into playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
The Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And he'll be brought down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the Blue Devils looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, Your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
We find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear.
Touchdown, Blue Devils. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Dominguez. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Duke. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And they move into the lead here in this semifinal.
It's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick-6 in the first quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 2. Bad decision to bring that out. Great coverage. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. He's got room to run. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Scanning the field, it's Dominguez. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw it again. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. second down, we're going to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly. This time, it's really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide.
And the Commodores come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made in space. Look out. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. QB keeper all the way. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. The Blue Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Looking to pass this time. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Blue Devils. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Dominguez. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, nearly picked off on a dangerous pass attempt there. Couldn't quite bring it in. But it brings up third down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. Commodores will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
One more play before they head to the locker room. They're going to run it. Past the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Duke. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Design quarterback run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Makes it look easy. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that short completion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. And the single back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Dominguez. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Comes up with the catch. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Quick throw, catch made. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The loss on first down. It's second and long from the 22. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield to make a play.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's John. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
No run it with the draw play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense and pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the third quarter. And Duke has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Hands off to the left. And that run produces a decent gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. QB bootlegs here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Inside the 40. The 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Commodores. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They'll give it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. Morsel out of bounds, close to the end zone.
That back was shot out of a gun. How quick did he accelerate to pick up those yards? Just an electric run. Somehow he's knocked out of bounds at just the 1 yard line. Boy, he deserved a touchdown there.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. And the Commodores come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looking to scramble now. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but man, did he get blasted at the end of that one.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Dominguez. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Caught over the middle. It's Turner.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Working clock with the ground game. And the Blue Devils keep the football on the move.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try the right side on the toss. Has the first down and more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Duke. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. On the move now. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Dominguez. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Off with arc to yellow, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
They bring them down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Movement here from the tight end. To the air, it's Dominguez. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Commodores. Still no answer for this offense. And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll go up and over the pile to convert the 2-point try. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the crowd, since survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.